truth?
That you lied.
What are you fucking talking about? I didn't fucking even have a fucking thing to lie about. What are you fucking talking about? Every fucking fight, there's a new thing that you've convinced yourself is a lie.
I said to you, Amber, tell Travis what you just did. Did you just fucking, did you punch me in the fucking jaw? Did you fucking kick? Did you? Did you? And you wouldn't say fucking, I don't know what you're talking about. Never fucking,
I see the
never
lie.
Fucking happened.
I see the lie. You really should run with this.
And I watched you lie. And then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
We got some dirt on Amber Heard's PR team and how far those tentacles go, as well as Ezra Miller. What is going on in their mind? Yeah, you have to see. Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On? What's going on? Now, this is old, so I'm glad I found this when I was looking for other stuff. And right when I saw it, I was like, oh man, they have to hear this. This is from PJ Media. Are Variety and Rolling Stone flags for Amber Heard's PR team? I'm going to say they are. Just putting that out there. I mean, this is from May 10th, 22. So after the last 5 months, I'm going to go ahead and say that they definitely are. 2 articles published within minutes of each other, one at Variety and one at Rolling Stone, were surprisingly similar and favorable toward Amber Heard. Todd Spangler, who writes for Variety, posted an article. Okay, you said that. Todd Spangler. I bet you Amber Heard has some photos of that guy. Sorry. That's not defamation. I'm just saying. I bet you anything she does. Todd Spangler, who writes for Variety, posted an article called TikTok Trend Videos Ridiculing Amber Heard's Testimony in Johnny Depp Case at 2:08 p.m. on May 9th. The same day, E.J. Dixon published her article called Demoralizing and Demeaning, a Gross TikTok Trend Mocking Amber Heard is Going Viral. Dixon wrote, the audio of Heard testifying to her abuse at the trial in Fairfax, Virginia last week is currently going viral on TikTok, with nearly 15,000 videos using the sound. Most disturbingly, the top videos under the sound, many of which have more than 10 million views, appear to be literal reenactments of the abuse Heard describes in her testimony, with people in the videos mostly men. Oh, come on. I saw plenty of videos, and I think I even have one of a woman that's doing an amazing job. And come on, mostly men. So stupid. Seen mimicking slapping women across the face. In one of the top videos, a man dressed as Depp's character in Pirates of the Caribbean pretends to slap a woman dressed in Heard's courtroom attire. That video has 5 million views. Most of the videos appear to be pointing out perceived inconsistencies in Heard's testimony, particularly her claim that she turned to look at Depp after he allegedly hit her. Don't you have to be looking at someone in the face to be able to slap them? Across it reads the caption from the original video using the sound, a clip from the trial with 10 million views. But the effect of watching so many of these videos is that they appear to be making light of an alleged abuse survivor's testimony. Oh my God. Fine. I don't have time to go into that. You're stupid. Who wrote this crap? Dixon. You idiot. You're an idiot, Dixon. Oh. They appear to be making light of an alleged abuse survivor's testimony, showing staged acts of violence in the process. Ugh. And now this is the next one. Spangler. A bizarre and disturbing trend has swept across TikTok over the last several days. Dozens of posts on the short-form video service, some amassing millions of views, have used video or audio from Amber Heard's wrenching testimony? What? Wrenching testimony? Have used video or audio from Amber Heard's wrenching testimony in the Johnny Depp trial, with the creators of the videos dramatically reenacting it, performing dances to it, or otherwise mocking her. According to TikTok, it has removed several such videos that use Heard's testimony that the company says violated its anti-bullying policies, and says it will continue to enforce those rules. TikTok's community guidelines state in part that it prohibits content that disparages victims of violent tragedies. What? Victims of violent tragedies? If anybody was a victim of a violent tragedy, it was Johnny Depp that got his fucking finger cut off. Are you serious, TikTok? Ugh, whatever. Oh, fucking assholes. We remove expressions of abuse, including threats or degrading statements intended to mock, humiliate, embarrass, intimidate, or hurt an individual. Whatever, man. Dude, this is such bullshit. Ugh. These remarkably similar articles come just days after Heard hired a new PR team called Shane Communications. Oh, we all know where that one is. Whose job is it to get good press for Heard? Heard reportedly fired her previous PR firm because of the bad headlines she was getting. The focus of the new team has been on garnering more positive press. The current spin appears to be TikTokers are making fun of sexual abuse survivors, and that's outrageous and wrong. But of course, that's not what people are mocking. If anyone believed Heard was being truthful, no such campaign would to mock her. Exactly. No such campaign to mock her would exist. Nobody believed her. And you want me to tell you what? 300 million people saw that trial. And you have literally Amber Heard's PR team trying to win over public opinion on Twitter. Okay. Twitter is not real life, but people have watched the trial and come away feeling that Heard is not just less than truthful, but outright lying on the stand while stealing glimpses at the jury to check how she's doing. Is that what she was doing? It didn't feel like that. Every time she would look over at the jury, like I got uncomfortable. I remember when I'd be there and I'd be taking my notes because we'd be there every fucking day. I remember she would look over at the jury and she would start talking and I would start to get uncomfortable. I'm like, don't look at them. Talk to the lawyer. Don't look at them. Leave them alone. Could you imagine what it was like to be sitting right there and Amber Heard is staring right at you and she's like, dude, I'd have been like, can you not look at me, please? Please don't look at me. It's painful to watch. Yeah, it definitely was. TikTokers have found Heard's testimony completely unbelievable. They aren't mocking her for being a victim of abuse. They are mocking her for being just disingenuous. Yeah, you damn right they are. Fake crying, telling stories that don't make any sense, and claiming things that couldn't possibly be true. Mocking liars does no harm to truth tellers. But this is going to be the new mantra of the Me Too cult that is desperate to hang on to the power they've amassed over the last few years. Bro, Me Too's dead. Me Too is dead. They want us to believe women at all costs, even when they are lying. One Me Too advocate who bombarded me with tweets today actually said that Depp could have left Heard if he was abused. This is the new pro-female line. If a woman abuses a man, it's his fault because he could leave. Well, if a man abuses, fine. You want to be an asshole? Fine, I'll say it because women always get mad when you say that. If a man abuses a woman, she could have left. How about that? What are they going to say now? Oh, how dare you say that? What, you said the exact same fucking thing about him. So if a man abuses a woman, here you go. Who's the one that wrote this? Is this Spangler or is this that other douchebag Dixon? Whatever. They're both douchebags. If a woman is abused by a man, she could have left. Exactly. That's how it sounds. Yeah, that's why those feminists are pieces of shit. Try saying that about a... Exactly. Thank you. Try saying that about a woman in a domestic violence situation and you'll be run out of town on a rail. Exactly. Thank you. But let's get back to the media. Dixon has not responded to an inquiry from PJ Media asking, oh, it's a woman. Oh, that's even worse. Asking her if she was in communication with Shane Communications before or during the construction of her article. Spangler hasn't responded to the same inquiry either. Rolling Stone's managing editor has also not responded. See, when women write this is the bad part that I have really right here. The bad part that I have is that whenever a woman will look at this case and literally see what everybody else doesn't see, that's when you know that that person is so ingrained with feminist propaganda in their mind that they can't see the world for what it is. Because look, I'd be totally fine if Johnny Depp was the abuser and we had audios of Johnny Depp abusing her the way that we have audios of her abusing him. I'd be totally fine. Yeah, Johnny Depp's the abuser. Get him the fuck out of here. Go put his ass in prison. I'd be totally fine saying that. But not you, not my subscribers, but women on the Amber Heard side, the women. It's always women, man. And I'm sorry to the ladies that watch my show. It's always women. They never want to talk about what the woman does wrong, but they always want to talk about what the man does. And I'm sorry, ladies, you know it's true. David Shane was sent a press inquiry and he too decided not to reply. We will update if any of them do respond. Rolling Stone was recently embroiled in a pay-to-play scandal when they offered spots in their online magazine to paying writers. What? I didn't misspeak. Rolling Stone wanted writers to pay them to write in their magazine? What the fuck? So this is from the UK Guardian. Rolling Stone magazine is offering thought leaders the chance to write for its website if they are willing to pay $2,000 to shape the future of culture. Holy shit, this is huge. I didn't even know this. I had no idea. What the fuck? That is so unethical. The storied magazine, which has published journalism by writers including Hunter S. Thompson, Patti Smith, and Tom Wolfe, approached would-be members of its new Culture Council by email, telling them that they had the chance to join an invitation-only community for innovators, influencers, and tastemakers. So you're essentially saying, oh, if you can come up with some cash, you can write whatever you want. Hey, well, why don't we start a GoFundMe for $2,000 and then we'll be able to put articles into Rolling Stone magazine. How about that shit? That seems like a good idea. Anybody want to do that? Let me know if you want to do that and we'll get on that shit. Hey, let's put our own articles in Rolling Stone. If that's how they want to play this fucking game, we can play it. That's what money does, baby. Emails seen by the Guardian suggest that those who pass a vetting process... Oh, never mind. Never mind. We'll never get past that vetting process. Oh, he's anti-feminist. Okay, well, we don't want him there. Take your money back. Take your $2,000 back. And pay a $1,500 annual fee? What the fuck? Plus $500 up front will have the opportunity to publish original content to the Rolling Stone website. It suggests that doing so allows members to position themselves as thought leaders and share their expertise. I hate this kind of shit. Thought leaders. What was the other one that said? Culture Council. These people don't understand that they are the ones that are supposed to be paid for their work. Okay, you're trying to tell the public how to think instead of informing the public. That way they can think for themselves. And that's where we are in society in a lot of ways. It should also be noted that both Variety and Rolling Stone wrote what Depp considered to be hit pieces on him over the years. He called one article in Rolling Stone a sham. Now it seems that Variety and Rolling Stone are helping Heard censor the public on TikTok for no good reason. Why is that? I've recorded some of the funniest TikToks I found and re-uploaded them to you. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, that's the end of the article. Look, man, and I know that journalism today is it's a total shit show, but damn, dude, I've never heard about that. That's completely insane. That is completely unethical to tell people, oh yeah, give me some cash and you can put whatever you want on my magazine. What the fuck is that? Okay, now this is weird. This is genuinely weird. Like, I'm weirded out by this. I know we have some stories on Ezra Miller, but they really push the boundaries on this one. From Entertainment Weekly, Ezra Miller reportedly demanded Susan Sarandon pay tribute at their altar over snubbed dinner invite? What? The Ezra Miller situation seems to get more bizarre by the day. A new expose published by Vanity Fair features a number of stories about the Flash actor's behavior, one of which involves actress Susan Sarandon. According to the VF report, Miller's Vermont farmhouse home contains an altar adorned with bullets, weed, sage, and Flash figurines. Now, that does sound weird, but it's Ezra Miller, so it kind of just goes along with the territory. Really. A lot of times they make the point women put their cell phones on the altar when they come in and other offerings, a longtime friend of Miller's told the magazine. Ezra freaked out recently, demanding that Susan Sarandon come pay tribute to their altar because she didn't invite Ezra to a dinner party. Okay, that's fucking weird, man. Some of these people in the society that we currently inhabit, they're so weird. Like, and we're not allowed to make fun of people anymore, even though I still try to do it on my show. You know what this kind of stuff just is? You need people in these people's lives as children. You need bullies. That's the word for it. You need bullies back in the children's lives. Because what happens when you bully someone? I'm not talking about, hold on. I'm not talking about like a bully, like, oh, no, this whole thing about, oh, inclusive, and we all need to love it. No. There are some things that need to be shown not to be okay. And I'm just going to leave it there. It's that simple. So when I say we need bullies, I don't mean you need kids that need to go around beating up other kids. I'm talking about Like if you're in class and someone is weird, you need to be able to call out that that person is fucking weird, because that person's going to grow up and they're going to turn into someone that thinks they're a god. This could have been avoided if this person ever would have been told, hey man, you're fucking weird. Can you knock that shit off? And I get it. I get what you're upset about. Oh, Andrew wants bullies. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, hey, can you stop that shit? You're fucking weird and people are freaking out. That's what technically would be bullying anyway. Miller's rep told Variety Fair that they and Sarandon are dear friends, and Miller would probably call this anecdote total bullshit if asked. Entertainment Weekly reached out to Sarandon's rep for comment. Miller, who uses they-them pronouns, released a statement in August that addressed the number of unsettling incidents and allegations involving the actor. Miller had been arrested multiple times in Hawaii for various altercations, threats, and lewd behavior. They were also charged with a felony burglary in Vermont and had been accused of grooming children and exposing kids to guns and drugs at their Vermont home. You see, and this person is still getting a movie. Still getting a movie. So I'm going to say it right here and now, and I'm going to tell you why they're still getting a movie. Because they have they-them. That's the only reason. Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment, Miller said. Good job, Ezra, because that's damage control right there. You say that, and people will be like, okay, well, we're okay, well, he's trying to fix it, because they're fucking stupid. There's a lot of people in this society that are completely brain dead, and they'll listen to that. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. Really? I am committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life. Yeah, right. Entertainment Weekly reported that Miller and their agent Scott Metzger had a very positive meeting with Warner Brothers leadership about the future of the actor's involvement in the Flash movie, which is still slated for release on June 23rd, 2023. Miller was said to have apologized for bringing negative attention to the production and the company. And that's the end of that. Well, I mean, that really didn't say anything about actually Sarandon. I guess it did. But still, I think it's very fucking weird that someone is allowed in the society we live in to call themselves a god. And that they can have their own altar and people are going to come pray at their altar. Come on, man, that's fucking weird. It is so weird, and it's not okay. I'm sorry, dude, that's not okay. And we need to come to a point in this society where you can look people in the face and tell them, hey, that is not okay. You cannot do that. Because right now it's just, oh, go and do everything you want because we don't want people to hurt your feelings, and all that matters is your feelings. No, you know what fucking matters is that some of these people are really fucking weird. I'm sorry, I said it. It had to be said. Okay, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long. We will catch you next time.